you know, I just might not have enough money. And there's actually been a couple times where I've had a couple of these filled, and I actually broke the cap on one of the other ones, so that's why that's that way right here, right there, right where that my thumb is. But I've had to use it because I just didn't have the money. Like even at my job, like I just didn't have the money and or needed it for something else. So chainsaw. This is a handy little deal. It's a toolbox and it goes over the bar. Your chainsaw if you don't carry around the case. I was going to show you something. Something else. Crap. I think this might go to that truck too. Yeah. I don't know where though. One of the fenders or back side of that radiator mount. I got something. I don't remember. Very handy little tool, that electric impact, Ryobi. It's worked pretty good for me. Here's these ones. They should all be greasable, which is what I wanted. So here's the same. So they were a kit, set of 4. Bought them off of eBay for like $86, $87, free shipping. Okay, that's a protective boot. They put on the wrong way, and I hope these are them. These are, which one? Oh, it's protecting the Zert fitting. These are probably the uppers, I have to guess. Not entirely sure. I don't know what that thing is. I guess that's a protector too. Threaded. Yeah, I think these are uppers. So I got 2 uppers and 2 lowers, but I don't know if I'm going to throw them on that one or on the gold Jeep because it's running and drivable right now, and I can always change these later on. Oh yeah, right here got my fenders, nice and red. They trimmed them so they didn't fold them. They didn't cut and fold them. So that's going to be interesting. I thought about doing the later model front end on this thing, but I like that front end. I don't know. I like it. To me, I don't know. It looks more like a mustache going across there, but I don't know. Even though these Jeeps are more like. So I went out to a guy who had one wrecked. So I put it in there. I don't think it needs the 2 holes. It doesn't need this part because this is off of a 4-door. So I'm going to have to trim it. And I think I can get to it. Might be able to get to it inside and hold it. Not sure. I'm going to have to pull this piece off because you can see where the guy was grinding and welding and he melted all to hell. So I might have to pull it out and then use my little heat gun to try and heat it and reform it. I need a back panel. I need a headliner. I got these visors, which is good. I need to install them because I didn't have them. Like I said before, I want to look for a tilt column. But anyway, what I'm doing, I need new door panels or something, new cover for the speaker. I don't know. So right now the door doesn't close till I fix that, so I'm going to trim all that out. So I'll have to grind or do whatever I need to do. Take the box out because I want to put a roll bar, but then again if I get a camper, I can't do the roll bar. So I might just put the camper in the, because I found one on Craigslist, and I really want to get for, it's a long bed though, for a long bed, a small pickup like Toyota Tacoma is what the guy said you could put it in. And this is the 6-foot bed. So if you can imagine it being up in there and then sticking out like 2 more feet, because it's an 8 or 2.5 more feet past. So let's use this. Let's show on here. So it's just a little past that. Geez, hang on. I don't want to forget that. Put it up in there. That was part of the axle. It's hard doing this. Let's go on the top if I can. Okay, so 7, 8.5. It's right there, so it'd be hanging off. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Might be able to do it with that trailer. I mean, it's a short bed. There was a long bed trailer, which I thought about buying for about the same price as I bought that other one, but just don't have the money right now. Actually, there's a whole another Comanche on there, a little bit older. I think it's an 88 or 90. This one's 91, if I remember right. And it's a long bed, so what I thought about doing is buying the truck, getting a loan for the truck, or using the loan that I have out, and then taking that truck bed trailer and taking the truck bed off, and then shortening the frame and putting that on there, making it a short bed, and then turning around and selling it. The truck, and then keeping the long bed, putting it on that trailer. I'd have to do some modifying to move the axle a little bit farther back. And then I could use that camper on that trailer. There was even a small 5th wheel trailer that I could probably tow with this thing. It was just too small. But I don't know, back to this. I might be able to use one of them long filters up in here. I think that thing was blocking it. I'm not sure. But now I can use that other one. So that's where I'm at right now. Shoot. I think the springs on these are a lot longer than on the Cherokees. So I don't think those other springs that I have laying up in there somewhere will work. But this axle's going in this thing. As soon as I get that front axle in and it's supported by its weight, I think I'm going to start working on that. I'm going to have to remove the shock mounts and the spring mounts and then move them inward towards the pumpkin just a little bit. So I think for that though, that's going to be like a week-long deal, and I think I can do that by myself. I'll just tell my friend or the guy that I work with, his son's got a long bed, one of these, and he wants to put a lift on it, so I was going to give him this kit. This is the spring, like I've shown you before, the spring over axle kit, but with this one, it's going to already have the, the mounts above. And then what I'll do is I have for that axle, I don't know if I've shown you, And if they're still here, jeez. I put them in a box together. I use those as trash, but I haven't just been accumulating them lately. Oh crap. Jeez. Well, they're lift blocks. I have a lift block kit. That's going to lift them about an inch, I think. If I could find it, I could measure it. Oh, man, where did it go? There it is, right in front of my face. So it's got two of these. I think that's an inch, a little over an inch. And then the kit, the U-bolts and everything for the Dana, or for the Chrysler 8 1/4. So I think right now, let's see, I think that raises it 4 inches when you go over. This axle's a little bit thicker, so it's gonna like add like maybe half an inch. And then with these things on, I might have to drill that out, but it won't go all the way. But I'll raise it another inch, so it'll kind of hopefully stink beetle it up in the back, which is what I want, so then I can load it a little bit more. I hate putting leveling kits on. I think I've said that before. Okay, this is what I was gonna show you, and I was like off rambling about other stuff. But here's the spacers. They go from the 4 or 5 4.5 to the 5 on 5.5. So then I can use those Bronco rims. Maybe I've already shown you what they look like. I painted them, so they don't look too bad. I mean, not exactly what I was looking for this truck. They're not as, the back spacing is just right. And get tires put on them. So as soon as I can take out my loan again, I might take out a small one just to do the, I don't know how to calculate it out. I failed a test at work, so that, I mean, if I don't fail, or if I fail it again, I'm done. So I'll have to find another job. Which I'm pretty sure I'm going to pass it this time. Now I know where I was lacking in strength on the test. So I just got to study, apply myself. So I think I'm going to get those BFG, the all-terrains, the KOAs, or 2s or whatever, for this one, for the truck. I wanted the mud trains, but I don't know, I think I might put the mud trains on the white Jeep, and then take those tires that are on it, and then get some spares, because I got those rims. I need another one of these, I think. Because I think one of the spares for those that came off the truck originally, I might just put them on. I might just put them back on. And not worry about using them spacers. But I wanted to use the spacers so that just in case I found an axle set that I could throw in it, like I did with that one, then they would already be over the bolt pattern. I don't have to pay for dismounting and remounting the tires. But we'll see. Lots of things going on. I'll just put those are off that trailer for now, because the other two are on the trailer when I took it to Moab, because those ones were cracking. So I'll just use it to kind of probably put them on the back. Put them on the back here. Maybe. So here we go. Yep, here we are. We're moving along just right.